Yesterday, President Biden visited Selma, Alabama, but with every appearance that the president makes, it draws attention to where Biden hasn't been, like East Palestine, Ohio. It's now been over a month since the toxic train derailment there, and with another derailment in Ohio over the weekend by Norfolk Southern. Many people see Biden's lack of attention to the issue as a glaring political problem for the president, who's expected to announce a bid for re-election any day now. What's worse is that new reports over the weekend show chemicals were released in East Palestine, ranging from a World War II choking agent to known carcinogens. So is it too late for Biden to make a visit now? Joining us now to discuss is our Monday company, Kurt Schlicter, senior columnist at Town Hall and a retired U.S. Army colonel, and Mary Walter, host of the Mary Walter Radio Show. Welcome to both of you all. Kurt, I'll start with you. You know, if you listened to people talking over the weekend and discussing President Biden in Selma, Alabama, everyone has just been talking about why hasn't he still gone to East Palestine. At this point, it's becoming the story, the fact that he hasn't gone. Is it too late now to make an appearance? Does it just look like he's going because he's forced? Can he recover from this in any way?
Well, unfortunately, he would only be going because he's forced. Look, I'm all for going out and celebrating the resistance against a bunch of racist Democrats who oppressed other people. Good for him going to Selma. But I don't understand why he wouldn't go to East Palestine weeks ago. It's not hard. You go out there, you show solidarity to people who've been victimized by these giant companies and, of course, his own transportation secretary when he's not taking time off. I mean, even if you're a conniving, cynical jerk, you should show up, shake a few hands, get a few photos taken, hug a few people, let them cry on your shoulder, and move on. That he hasn't. It's almost as if he's stubbornly saying, the hell with you people, the hell with you working class folks. I don't care about you. I don't get it. Even if he doesn't like these people, and it's clear he doesn't. I mean, he could at least fake it. He's a politician. It's bizarre to me.
So, Mary, let me pick up on what Kurt's saying. Let's just say that hypothetically, Biden and his team say, you know what, we're not going to win East Palestine, we're not going to win Ohio, so let's just don't waste the time, right? That's just, I'll take the cynical view for a moment to kind of play off what Kurt's talking about. But then here's the question. So let's just say that that's not a political blunder. Just give him that for a second. This D.C. crime bill, where he's voting with the Republicans, right, to override the veto that the D.C. Council has pushed on these crime on these penalties, is a huge issue because he has always stood with the people of D.C. on what they call home rule, allowing them to legislate for themselves. He's getting killed on the left for this. This actually hurts his base. I get why you don't want to help the Republicans, but this hurts him with himself, with his own base.
Yeah, and it's not cynical at all to think that the reason he doesn't want to go to East Palestine is exactly what Joy Behar said. Joy Behar said the quiet part out loud. They're Trump voters. So that's not cynical. Whoever is advising Joe Biden and truly making the decisions definitely blundered that one. But here's the thing. Democrats have to and are starting to acknowledge that crime is out of control. And now that is starting to hurt them. Right. So he kind of has to do this. He has to side with the Republicans on this one because the vast majority of Democrats will tell you that crime is out of control. So he's sacrificing that far, far left base in order, I think, to appease a bigger portion of the voters. I think that this is all about votes. But that's cynical, right?
Oh, absolutely. No, I think it is all about votes, Mary, but I think that's why the East Palestine thing doesn't make sense at the end of the day, because this is the guy who is trying to look like he's the president for all. And if you clearly, I mean, East Palestine is a district that was won by Trump. But if you can't look like you're the president for all, I think that makes you look really bad. You should be able to go there and say, hey, I know these people are Trump people, but I'm going to go there too because I am the president for everyone. At least that's what he says, Kurt.
No, that's what he said, and that's what he should do. And I think politically it would have been smart to do it, and lash out at the corporations. But here's the thing: here's another reason it's so politically tone deaf. The most vulnerable Democrat seat in 2024 is Ohio, Sherrod Brown. I haven't seen Sherrod Brown either. You'd think Biden would show him a lifeline. He comes out there, he's got Sherrod Brown with him. And if the president didn't show up, I were Sherrod Brown, I'd be there with my arm around J.D. Vance going, Mr. President, come back and see us. But you know where Sherrod Brown was? He was here with me in Los Angeles, going and trying to milk some money out of the Hollywood stars. I don't get it. These guys are in such an echo chamber. They're making sophomore level political blunders. It's baffling to me.
Yeah, that's actually a great point, that if he was smart, he'd actually care not just about himself, but about keeping that Senate and someone like Sherrod Brown. That's actually the real point that I think should be getting made, because that's the thing. Mary, the interesting thing is we see this poll after poll are saying we don't want Biden anymore. But are they just in a box? I mean, they're in a box, right? They don't have an alternative. He actually, I will give Biden credit this. You name Kamala Harris as your VP, and you're pretty much guaranteed that no one wants to not pick you or to keep you, because you definitely don't want her as the alternative.
Yeah, but see, the media is already running interference for who I think is going to be the next candidate for the Democrats, which is Gavin Newsom. We talk about Sherrod Brown, which is an excellent point, Kurt, not being in Ohio, but where was Gavin Newsom during this devastating snowstorm where so many people were snowed in and didn't even have electricity? He was gone, but he gets a free pass. So they're already covering for Gavin Newsom. So I think he is the nominee. He's going to be the one. And Lindsay, I hate to disagree with you, but I just don't think that Biden cares about being seen as the great uniter. I have friends who are liberals, who are Democrats, who don't think what's happening in East Palestine is a big deal because it's not being covered by the mainstream media. So they don't really know everything that's going on there. And if they don't know about it, to them, it doesn't exist. So it's no big deal. And to them, Trump just went because it was a photo op. So they're buying it. They're getting fed a line and they buy it.
Right. Anyway, great discussion. Thank you both for being with us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.